guys, and welcome back to Haut Beyleron. So, on the last episode, as you'll remember, we purchased the bottom field down there, field 39, and we got that sowed with sorghum. Now, we went through, we had look at a couple of things that we could do, and what we decided was it looks like we're going to start off with some sowing contracts. So I think we're going to need the Lemkin to begin with. So if we jump in, we'll have a look at our sowing contracts. There we are. Field 36 for 9.5K. We'll use our own equipment. That would be pretty cool, but we want to put in sunflowers, so we'll definitely use the Lemkin. So we're going to have to go to the store and get some seed. There are a couple of more here. We could do another sunflowers on 43, which is just beside the store. So we might knock those two out just to get a bit of extra money into the account. One thing we'll do before we start that, we've got to go up to the store anyway. So we'll have a look and we will see what's in the used vehicle sales. Oh, over half price on the Rock King 9600. That's not the small one, is it? No, it's 2.4 meters, 2 meters. So it's got the biggest capacity. I reckon we pick that up. Trailer bog tires definitely look the best. So we'll take that. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to go to the store. We need seed and we need to pick that up. So what we'll do is we'll head up there with this guy. Now the rock picker can actually stay there for now. We don't quite need it yet, but there's no way we're going to pass up that deal. Alright, so we may as well buy the seed. That way we can just get up there and get working straight away. No, wrong one. We're going to want a few of these. And it never hurts to have too many. We can just bring it back to the farm. So we'll actually start with the field right beside the shop. Just get that one done. I should have my beacons on because we are over width. Whoa, nearly ran into that car. Sort of want to be about halfway off the road, I think. So there's our rock picker. Well, that's actually massive compared to what you normally see with that little signature one. Okay. Turn that indicator off. Okay, let's go and get this first field done. Oh, we better accept the contract before we go too far. Now, 600 litre hopper, I don't think this is going to last too long. I wonder. Let's just have a quick look in the store before we go too far. Planters. Okay, so that only takes fertilizer. No, we don't need that for this field. Okay. And because they haven't got us to stone pick it, this is probably going to damage our machinery. Oh, does that fold up further? Oh, well, yes. Okay, so that's how we should be transporting it. Anyway, let's... Oh, wrong crop type, of course. Okay guys, so what we are going to do is we're going to put this into a time lapse. We're not going to sit here and make you guys watch all of this, but we'll get these two fields done and then we will see what we can do with our farm, if anything. We have already moved the honey pallet this morning. I've got that done off camera as I was walking around checking out what we needed to do. But anyway, we'll see you guys once we've got this complete. Okay, so with what are we going to have? 0 litres? Yep. Didn't quite make it to the end of that run. Anyway, we've got a fair bit of the field done, considering you only get 600 litres to start with. You will have noticed I went drastically off course in the middle of that as well, and we sort of still are. But we're getting the use of it. No, we're getting the hang of it. I've never really used the ridge markers before, so we're not quite 50% done. Okay, let's head back to the store. Just that. Get it filled up and we'll keep going. Okay guys, I don't think we're going to make it to the end of this pass. Then again, we might. But what we'll do, we'll take this back to the store, we'll fill it up. We will jump into the stayer, throw the spreader on the, oh yeah, we have made it, look at that. Throw the spreader onto the back of the stayer. We'll go and set a worker off to knock out a couple of those fertilising contracts. So it'll have to come up here and get some more fert put into it. I think we'll have to have a look when we do that. But yeah, this can go and sit down here, get filled up with some more seed, and then it can wait until we get back to it, or when we get the worker set up. There's one bag gone. Alright, so I'll shut that down just so we're not using extra fuel. Actually, we may as well leave that on there. We can get him to take another bag with him. But yeah, I don't think this is full. It's been a little while since we used it last. Oh, it's pretty close. Let's just have a look at the contracts. There's a few in here. So we want to knock out these two $7,000 ones, 6 and 13. They're both up here. So we've got 13 and 6 is pretty much just on the other side. So 13's the closer of the two. Yes, create job, field work. Zoom in a bit just to make sure. Target is unreachable. Okay, well in that case we'll drive it up there. We'll see you guys when we're there, once we've got started. Okay, so we got him out onto the road. Turns out he was much happier with that. What are you doing, mate? I'm pretty sure that they have to actually learn the road as they go through. So that'll be why you see them constantly diving around like that. So he should turn here. Yep. Eventually. Now the question is, have I got him set up far enough in? He's wasting quite a little bit there, but we'll let him go. He'll figure it out when he gets to the other end. He should put himself at the right width. Okay, we'll let him do that. While we get back to doing this one. Yeah, the AI drivers do go a bit faster. They do stop more often, but I have noticed that they also don't exactly stop all of the time, and sometimes they will quite happily run through your piece of equipment. Anyway, get this finished off. We'll get this tractor down to field 36, I believe, just across the river from our farm. We'll get that one knocked out as well. Okay, so he's finished that contract, so we'll stop him. And the other one we wanted to do was field 6. Oh, no, that was us. Okay, so we're finished with the, should have paid attention to that. We're finished with that one. So what we'll do is lift that up, turn that off. Get this back down to the shop, fill up. Just bring that in. Shouldn't be driving over old mate's crop. But anyway, now I'm not sure if any of you guys picked up on it, but while we were using the ridge markers, anytime it went across the rocks, it actually made them bigger. Now, that should only happen when using a subsoiler or a plough. So I'm assuming, I know I shouldn't assume, but I'm assuming, oh, running over our bags, that's not good. I'm assuming that the ridge markers actually act like a plough. Just like a single furrow plough or single spike on a subsoiler. But anyway, it's done as done. We'll jump this into 36. We'll go up to the stayer, get him moved across to field 6. What we might do is let a worker take care of this and we'll go and do some fertilising. Just to change things up a bit, just so you guys aren't watching the same thing for an entire episode. So start at this far end. Surprised they don't want this weeded before it gets planted. Sowing. Field 36. Okay. So us accepting the contract killed the weeds. Fair enough. But anyway, we'll get this guy going. Get him set up, get him started. And then he can take care of it until he tells us that he's out of seeds. So turn beacons off. Make sure he's good. Looks like he is going to be perfectly fine. We'll grab a little screenshot there. And we're going to take over from this guy. Now that did use, was that about 30%? So we should be good to get 6 done. Don't think that is 6 there. No, 6 is that one over there on the other side. So we'll take the road around there. Rightio guys, we'll get this done in a time lapse and see you at the end of it. Good thing that train's gone because we've been sort of encroaching on the tracks. But anyway, that's actually that field finished. So rather than wasting fertilizer, what else is there? There's a couple of $6,000 ones. Field 10 and field 25. Field 10 is up here somewhere. Yep, right up the top. Ah, that's the one we were planting when we found the game cartridge in there. So 10 and 25. 24. 25. Let's knock those two out. So, I'm not sure if you guys have seen these boats down by the river, but you've essentially got the bakery just up there. And I was driving past and I was like, I wonder if there is something down there. And sure enough, what one is that? Plough and Golf. $15 more to go. Sweet. I don't think that's far enough in, is it? So we'll get him to do that while we go and get this guy sorted. Okay, so he's back underway. Now this guy drove himself that far out of the field that he decided he was done. So there is still some bugs with the AI workers. Issue here is, I'm like right beside where I was. Okay, so we're wasting quite a bit of fertilizer there. see an entry up that way. I'm sure you don't have to drive all the way down around there to get into here. But anyway, it is what it is. We're in here now. We'll get this sprayed off. Or spread off. And that'll be it for the fertilising today. We'll get the sowing contract finished. We'll concentrate on that. We'll more than likely do the rest of that off camera. But anyway, guys, we'll see you at the end. We'll have another quick look around our farm, move any pallets if we have to. We'll also check out the sales once again, and that'll probably be it for today. But anyway, let's get these contracts finished.
I know it's a little bit too much for sure. So cold, but we're always coming back for more. Egos in this wicked game, it's all for sure. Oh, I've got you. If we figured out what it's all about, takes a second and then we're back it again. Coaster ride for the triggered minds, but I don't ever want us to stop it.
Okay guys, we'll head up to the shop and we'll see you guys back here. Actually, no, we won't. We're going to take this up to the shop, we're going to get it filled up, we're going to bring it back down here and continue on, and we will see you guys after this has been done.
Just wanna stay close, don't take that. Ain't gonna leave ya. Sabotage. You're a million.
Okay guys, so that's all of the contracts complete. We've filled up the planter again, brought it back. We've got a worker bringing the stayer back. We ended up taking that up to the shop and bringing the seed down to paddock 36, or field 36. And the planter can be stored like that. Perfect. So, and there's our worker. Oh no, he's blocked by me apparently. Don't know how. What is he doing? Anyway, so that's it for the night. We'll pack it up there. We'll get this pallet of honey that's going to be over here. We'll get that moved off screen. Yep, it's not quite full. But what we'll do is we'll check out the used equipment market and we'll call it a night. There is a spader there, but if we go into plows, yeah, we're gonna end up with one of them. So that is going to be it for the night there, guys. We'll we'll rest and we'll call it an episode. Thanks everyone for joining in. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell.